I'm Marilee Caruso. It's Monday, December 8th. Today, as smooth as ever, almost.
There's very minimum to almost no traffic delays.
5 months later, the data is in. How traffic is and isn't being affected by the reopening of Portage and Main. Also today, Sixties Scoop lawsuit.
So we decided we can't wait no longer.
Why the Manitoba Métis Federation says now is the time to take the government to court. Plus, the Heritage Classic returns to Winnipeg, when you'll be able to catch the Jets playing an official NHL game outdoors. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Many feared the reopening of Portage and Main to foot traffic back in June would add big delays to commute times. However, new data from the city of Winnipeg shows the intersection reopening has had a relatively negligible impact on traffic. The city says a completed travel time analysis using data collected from GPS-enabled vehicles before and after the intersection opened. It says the analysis focused on 4 key routes leading to the intersection. Of those routes, morning commutes increased by less than a minute for 2 of the routes. For afternoon commutes, travel times increased on 3 routes by 1 to 2 minutes, with 1 route seeing a travel time decrease by 1 minute.
It's very encouraging. There was a lot of doomsday, kind of noise that before it opened that, there would be a lot of accidents and traffic delays would be long. That just hasn't happened.
The city says more than 3,500 people have crossed Portage and Main daily since September 1st. CTV's Joseph Bernacki is working on this story for 6 o'clock and will have much more reaction to the findings then. The Manitoba Métis Federation is taking the provincial and federal governments to court, saying both are liable for harm caused by the Sixties Scoop.
Never has the government of Canada sat down and negotiated properly and truly, honestly, with the Reverend Métis. So we decided we can't wait no longer.
The court filings claim thousands of Métis children were removed from their homes between the 1930s and 90s and placed with non-Indigenous families. It says this was done due to government assimilation policies, provincial child welfare legislation, and other factors and it inflicted significant harm. In 2017, the federal government reached a settlement with First Nations Sixties Scoop survivors. However, MMF President David Chartrand says a settlement has never been negotiated with the Red River Métis.
So justice is one we'll seek. And of course, there's compensation are being given to others, and why the Red River Métis are being left out is insulting in this country.
CTV News reached out to Indigenous Services Canada for comment, and we are awaiting a response. The province declined to comment. None of the claims have been tested in court. The Manitoba government is selling alcohol products from the United States today that it pulled from shelves in March to protest American tariffs. Premier Wab Kinew announced last week the sale would start today, with restaurants, vendors, and private wine stores getting first crack. The general public will get to buy the American items starting Wednesday at some government-run liquor outlets. Kinew says the government wants to raise about $500,000 from the liquor sales to give to charity, Cheerboards, which distribute holiday food and gifts in Winnipeg, Brandon, and Thompson. A 12- and 14-year-old girl are facing charges tonight following a violent robbery that sent a woman in her 60s to hospital with stab wounds. It happened in the parking lot of a retail business in the 2300 block of McGillivray Boulevard on November 26th. Police say the woman in her 60s was returning to her vehicle when 2 teenagers demanded her purse. When she refused, police say she was stabbed. The woman was taken to hospital in unstable condition. She's since been upgraded to stable. The 2 girls were arrested Friday by Verdun RCMP. Both are charged with robbery. An Ontario woman has been arrested in North Dakota after allegedly failing to stop at the southbound Pembina border crossing. In a news release on Facebook, North Dakota Highway Patrol says a vehicle entering the U.S. from Manitoba Saturday didn't stop at the Pembina port of entry and continued southbound on Interstate 29. North Dakota troopers reportedly used stop sticks near Grand Forks to damage the vehicle's tires. The fleeing driver briefly drove in the wrong direction on the northbound lanes of I-29, attempting to evade police. The pursuit ended with the driver's arrest north of Fargo. The woman faces North Dakota charges for fleeing and reckless endangerment. There will be an outdoor NHL game in Winnipeg next season. The NHL has now confirmed the Jets will host the Montreal Canadiens on October 25th at Princess Auto Stadium. The event will mark the league's 8th Heritage Classic and first since 2023. The Jets beat the Calgary Flames at Regina's Mosaic Stadium in 2019. Winnipeg last hosted a Heritage Classic in 2016, losing to Edmonton in that one.
All right, well, it's been snowing all throughout. A winter storm watch in effect for one part of the province. I will show you where coming up and how much snow is heading our way with that system. How about I show you right now, if I can? There it is. Now we have a winter storm watch in effect for southwestern Manitoba. There's an awful lot of snow that is headed into that region in the next few hours. Some of it will make its way to Winnipeg. I'll show you how much coming up. Let's take a look right now, though. First, through the Bath Fitter Live Eye. Bath Fitter, your bath and shower experts for more than 40 years. In Winnipeg right now, it's snowing in -10. Light winds from the south. The pressure's dropping, and the humidity is 85%. Let's look out in traffic. A live look at Confusion Corner. Very busy right now. A little slick out there too, but moving well.
It's a focused enforcement trying to catch shoplifters.
How Winnipeg police are trying to curb retail thefts and how to keep your gifts safe. Stay with us.
It's time to light things up for the holidays, and we want to see all your hard work. All those nutcrackers, lights, and trees can help you win a $500 gift card from Red River Co-op and have the chance to show off your holiday house live on Your Morning Winnipeg with a visit from Ainsley McPhail. To enter, head to our contest page at ctvnewswinnipeg.ca. Fill out the form and submit your photos. Good luck.
The media and entertainment company put a $108 billion deal on the table. That includes assuming Warner Brothers Discovery debt. The Netflix offer is about $83 billion US. If Warner Brothers decides to accept the new offer, it would be forced to pay Netflix just under $3 billion US as a penalty. Whichever way it goes, a deal would likely face some sort of federal review. Here are the closing numbers for the day. The Canadian dollar is up to 72.16. West Texas Intermediate crude is down over $1 to 58.86. Western Canadian Select is up to 46.74. And the TSX lost 141 points today to end the day at 31,169. Those are your business headlines. I'm Marella Fernandez.
Market Watch is brought to you by Manitoba Blue Cross. Group health plans for any size business.
Winnipeg police are out to bust some Christmas Grinches this holiday season. The force is bringing back Operation Safe Shop, a campaign launched 3 years ago to reduce retail theft and make your holiday shopping safer. So while you're hustling and bustling to check off all those gifts on your shopping list, you can expect to see an increased police presence in busy shopping areas. The focused enforcement aims to catch shoplifters in the act or stop them from stealing in the first place.
In this work, what we've identified is have repeat offenders or offenders who do multiple locations, high volume, and these are the offenders that really cause the retailers grief, and they fear for their safety. They see them coming through the door. They know this person already is going to shoplift. They recognize them. So we've taken a more focused approach in regarding identifying who those people are, and specifically going and arresting them and getting them off the streets.
Police also have some safety tips to make your Christmas shopping experience merry and bright. When parking, keep your valuables out of sight. Stay alert to your surroundings. Don't carry more cash than you need. Park in a well-lit area and never leave purchases unattended.
It's smells great in here. I will let you guess why. We're at St. Mary's Nursery and Garden Center, of course. Carla, there's nothing like a real tree.
Oh, there is, you know what, there is nothing like a real tree. When you walk into this room, you know that it's Christmas because you can smell it. And there's a difference from the fresh green room than there is from here because the trees are hung, and I love hanging the trees because you can actually see them. You can come in. Yeah. We're in a room that is protected from the elements, and you can 360 see your tree all the way around. So you can spin it, look to see where there are, if there's any holes, or just pick out the perfect tree. And the one thing when you're here is if you're wanting to put your tree up that day, then you have to let us know because we will do the cuts for you if you don't want to do the sawing off on the bottom. And the reason why you want to saw a portion of them off on the bottom of your tree is that the tree will open up its scab that it's created so it can wick all that moisture in. And remember, when you're watering a tree, I'm going to look at you and say, make sure you're checking your tree. And even on the first 2 days, you're going to be amazed how much moisture is going to go and wick up. So that's one of the things that, but looking at it too, I just thought I would give you, because there's a lot of hardwood floors or tile floors that are out there. It may be an option when you're putting it into your reservoir that is going to hold a lot of moisture is to protect your floor. So putting a nice little floor pad underneath is a little beneficial for it. So the other thing too, don't be scared if you have a little bit of needle drop. Like when we're shaking the trees, you'll see there's a little bit of needle drop that's in the bottom. Just remember, when they're coming off the truck, they are stacked all together. So when the tree is opening, you're going to hear the droppings of all the needles that have kind of got roughened up.
That already happened.
Yeah, that's already happened. Now they're dropping off because you imagine like hundreds of these trees packed together.
No doubt.
But you will see with the selection now, these are sheared. And you're going to look for Fraser firs or balsam or their balsam elites. And your balsam elite tree is going to be a little bit shaved, a little more thicker, but the scent that's in there. And don't forget, there is the Charlie Brown tree or the native spruce tree. They are going to be a lot narrower and a lot taller, but they're fun. So find your tree, select your tree, and some of the people are going to say, well, how long will my tree last? The tree will last as long as you're keeping the moisture into it. And always remember, unplug your lights at night if you're using a fresh cut tree, even an artificial tree. At night, turn your lights off.
I love it. But you can get lights here too at St. Mary's Nursery and Garden Center, and bulbs and really cool ornaments. Come on down and figure it out for yourself.
Get Growing is brought to you by St. Mary's Nursery and Garden Center. Get a lush yard and garden thanks to expert advice from gardening professionals.
What would you do if it happened to you?
The new release from members of an acclaimed band from the 1960s. Just how old was this rediscovered tune and who's behind it? Spotlight is next. Have a news tip? When you see news happening, let CTV News Winnipeg know. Text your tips, pictures, and videos to 10400. That's 10400. Message and data rates may apply.
We all know just how cold Manitoba winters can be. Imagine not having a winter coat, boots, a toque, or mitts, and stepping out into the cold. That's the reality for many kids. But you can change that. Give the gift of warmth. Donate to Coats for Kids. Spotlight, sponsored by the Casinos of Winnipeg, presenting the Crash Test Dummies Jingle All the Way Holiday Tour.
Colleen Brady is back now for Spotlight, and some furry friends from TV are coming to Winnipeg this spring.
They sure are, Marilee. Paw Patrol Live, a mighty adventure, is coming to Centennial Concert Hall on April 4th.
When a supervillain strikes, only one team is pawsome enough to stop them. Join Marshall.
The live stage performance follows favorite characters in the animated preschool series Paw Patrol. The rescue dogs must face off against a supervillain scientist who places the city's biggest party in danger. This marks the four Paw Patrol Live touring production with 3 separate showtimes. Tickets are available at Centennial Concert Hall's box office.
Well, Winnipeg is in the midst of a deep freeze kind of right now.
Kinda.
Yeah, the idea of lounging around Birds Hill Park might not be top of mind today. We won't hold it against you.
No, perhaps. Having said that, you might have reason to think about this now because tickets for the 51st edition of the Winnipeg Folk Festival are on sale now.
Big birds flying
Yeah, to reiterate, that's file footage, obviously not taken today out there. This year's Folk Fest will take place July 9th to the 12th at Birds Hill Provincial Park. Now, the lineup for the show won't be revealed until March 5th. However, last year the festival saw record attendance with sellouts across all 4 days, all campgrounds and day tickets. Now, organizers say if you want to secure your place at the show and take advantage of Tier 1 ticket prices, now is the time. You can get them at the Winnipeg Folk Festival office on Bannatyne or on their official website.
April wine fans have something new to celebrate.
They sure do. 3 of the band's founding members have released a new track called She's So Cool.
What would you do if it happened to you? She's so cool.
It's the first track Jim, David, and Richie Henman have put out together in more than 50 years. It's actually a 25-year-old tune Jim rediscovered and retooled for release. Now that they're recording again, the cousins say this is just the beginning of their reunion.
Well, there was a surprise winner at the box office recently.
That's right, as sequels once again reigned supreme over the weekend.
Come find us. I will show you the way.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2 exceeded expectations on its debut, opening with $63 million US across North America. Zootopia 2 was also flying high, despite falling from the top spot, bringing in $43 million. Wicked for Good, meanwhile, slid to third place, adding $16.8 million to its box office total.
All right. Thanks, Colleen.
You're welcome. Kick the week off with St. Denis Medical at 7. The Voice is on at 8. Password follows at 9. And Catch Tracker at 10. It's all right here tonight on CTV.
The CTV Primetime lineup is brought to you by Strictly Amish, exclusively in Arborg, Manitoba.
Very busy once again for northbound McPhillips. Avoid that area if you can. Also, Main and Chief Peguis, the city says several lane closures in all directions due to construction right now. The project is expected to last until the end of the week, so do expect delays, not just for the evening rush, for the morning rush as well.
Women's clothing provided by RW & Company. Salon services provided by S&T Spa Salon.
CTV Skywatch weather brought to you by South Beach Casino and Resort. Visit southbeachcasino.ca.
Well, if you recall, last week we had no less than 3 Clipper systems zip across southern Manitoba. This week we're going to have again snow falling in rounds, including the snow that's come through today. Now, it was falling first in the southwest. It arrived in places like Brandon last night and continued into today. It's tapered off there, but you can see Winnipeg right in the bullseye there of the snow that continues to fall now. Further east into northwestern Ontario, snow is both falling and drifting out in Kenora. It looks like it's just petered off for the time being anyway around Dryden. This is but round 1. There's a much more potent low-pressure system that will be developing tonight in the lee of the Rocky Mountains. So basically, that's just on the eastern side of the Rockies. It's going to develop quickly and then move across Saskatchewan in the hours ahead. So that's why the areas lit up in yellow in just the corner of Alberta there, the southeast corner across southern Saskatchewan and here into southwestern Manitoba are under this weather alert issued by Environment and Climate Change Canada. Now, I was talking about last week, Environment Canada has just recently revamped its weather alerting system, including the language. What we would used to call a winter storm watch is basically now a yellow watch winter storm. It means the same thing essentially. It looks like this area will get hardest hit with the snow. Anywhere from 10 even as much as 20 centimeters of snow is expected by Wednesday morning with this system for those areas, including places like Brandon or Dauphin. But those more elevated regions like the Parkland will see some of those higher snowfall amounts. Now, we'll get some here in Winnipeg as well, but first we have to get the snow that's already in the city now moving on out of here. Now, it will move through into northwestern Ontario. Then the snow comes through tomorrow with this system, but it may also bring some freezing rain in the southwest, so do watch out for that tomorrow morning. We get throughout the morning hours, that snow is going to spread further east and it will intensify. You can see that color getting a little darker. That suggests some areas that will see potentially a fair bit of snow. The snow will continue not just in the south, but up in the northwest as we move throughout the day tomorrow and into tomorrow night. tonight. And then, as I said, by the time we get to Wednesday morning, some of those areas under that watch in the southwest could see several centimeters of snow. Here in the Winnipeg area, much lighter snowfall amounts expected. More in the order of 2 to 4 centimeters is what's forecast for Winnipeg for tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. We still have the snow that's falling now. That will end this evening. We have some pretty strong winds as well coming from the southeast. We'll drop down to -16, so we'll get a break for a few hours before the snow resumes tomorrow. An afternoon high temperature of -8 with some pretty strong and gusting winds from the east. Now, there's a chance we'll see some flurries on Wednesday morning, -12, then -12 and cloudy Thursday, -19 for a high on Friday. And then look at the weekend, Marilee, if you want to. -22 is our high on Saturday. Yikes, that's cold. Let's take a look at our first weather photo. This was the beautiful sky over Morden, Manitoba, says Barb before the blue sky came out. And this next photo is a moon dog near Oakburn, Manitoba. That photo is from Terry. Send us your photos to winnipegweather@ctv.ca.
The CTV Skywatch Pick of the Day is brought to you by the Manitoba Chiropractors Association. We've got your back.
It was a big day for kids at the Rehabilitation Center for Children as they got a visit from some Winnipeg Jets players. The NHL stars met with the kids and their families to chat, sign some autographs, and take photos. Assistant Captain Josh Morrissey says the holiday meetup is an annual tradition to spread holiday cheer.
It's easy as a hockey player to get caught up in the wins and losses and, kind of the tough days of the NHL season. But, I think when you come, get to interact with some kids and families that are oftentimes going through, life-changing and very difficult situations, and they have a smile on their face, they're optimistic and, just looking forward to the little things in life. I think that puts into perspective, wins and losses.
And this wasn't the only stop they made. Jets players also visited the kids at the Children's Hospital today. Early Christmas gifts.
Absolutely. I'm sure the kids were just loved it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Well, that does it for us this hour, but don't go far. We will be back at 6 o'clock with much more local news. Hope to see you then.